Hello, my name is Rachel Kelter, and I am the school counselor at Century Academy. In this video, I'm going to cover the parents' role and expectations at Century Academy. When enrolling your student at Century Academy, a parent should expect to play a larger role in their student's education. As an independent study school, your student will be home with you more than they are going to be here at Century Academy. Your student will need your support as they adjust to this extremely flexible, independent learning model. They will no longer have the school bell ringing each morning to let them know that they need to be in class. They have the flexibility to start their day first thing in the morning, or they may choose to wait and start much later in the day. There are 1,000 things we'd all rather be doing at home instead of reading a textbook, taking notes, and completing assignments. Your student will need your support with providing a quiet workspace. Your student will be tempted to do their work in their bed, but they need to work somewhere with much more structure. Your student will definitely need support with creating structure within their day, setting alarms as to when they will start their work. They will need your help with creating a schedule and following through with that daily schedule and staying on task. It's very easy to get distracted with all the preferred activities at their fingertips, going on TikTok, playing video games, going on YouTube, playing with a dog, or whatever. Students will think to themselves that they'll just watch one show. Oops, season one. Oh well. That's okay, I've got all week. Then suddenly, Thursday night, your student is feeling stressed or anxious as they are trying to complete a week's worth of work in all of their classes in one night. Again, your student will need your support in creating a schedule and following that schedule. Many students will tell their parents that they've completed all of their work for the day because in their mind, they have all week to do it, and they will get it done later. So it will be important for parents to monitor their students' progress and not just assume that just because they've been on the computer all day, that it means that they've been doing schoolwork all day. We have a separate video that outlines how parents can monitor their students' progress in school's PLP platform. Each student is assigned to an advisory teacher. The advisory teacher meets with your student once a week. The advisory teacher will assign a week's worth of work in all of your students' classes. The advisory teacher will check to see your student's progress on the previous week's assignments, and they will review the assignments the student needs to complete for the upcoming week. In this meeting, the teacher is monitoring the student's progress in their courses and their success. They give advice and suggestions to help your student be successful. If your student is struggling in math, the advisory teacher will recommend that your student reach out to the math teacher. General questions that you or your student have will go to the advisory teacher, and subject-specific questions will go to the subject matter teacher. When emailing teachers, please give them 48 hours to respond. The advisory teacher will email parents regularly after the advisory meeting to provide parents with an update on their students' progress and any concerns that they may have. It's critical that parents read these weekly emails, as the teacher will note concerns if your student is not meeting the attendance requirements. Parents will also receive a weekly email from school's PLP, which will provide a snapshot of your student's progress each week. The school's PLP email will provide a snapshot of your student's grades. If your student is sick, parents need to email the advisory teacher, who can then relay this information to any subject matter teacher who may have your student in a hybrid on-ground class that day. It definitely is a team approach at Century Academy, where the parents and students are working closely together to ensure the student's success. Attendance at Century Academy. Traditional sites count attendance when a student is sitting in their seat. They can do 0 work all semester, but they are marked present in queue for sitting in their seat. As an independent study school where students are working at home more than they are physically at Century Academy, we calculate attendance differently. Attendance is calculated by completed work. It does not matter what time of day or what days of the week the student works. There is tremendous flexibility as to when the student completes their work and what subjects they work on each day. However, each week the assigned work needs to be completed by Friday at 3 o'clock. Each week, the advisory teacher will calculate your student's attendance. If the student completed all of their work, they will receive full attendance credit. If your student had a hybrid class, they will receive an hour of attendance credit for attending the class. But the majority of the attendance credit is received when students complete the independent reading, note-taking, and assignments in school's PLP. If your student is not logging in, reading the material, completing quizzes and assignments, then they are not attending school. They will be earning zeros for incomplete work, and their grades will suffer significantly. It is critical that your student devotes 4 to 5 hours per day on completing schoolwork in order to earn passing grades and be successful at Century Academy. When the advisory teacher emails you with the update on your student's progress, they will include any concerns about attendance in their weekly email. Students missing significant work will be marked truant. If students have a pattern of incomplete work and are not making progress through the curriculum, they are at risk of being exited from the program per the Independent Study Agreement. As much as we would love to keep your student at Century Academy, the independent study delivery model is not right for everyone. If your student is not doing the work, they're not learning. Ultimately, this is not a successful setting for them to master the skills, pass their classes, and earn their diploma and graduate. In these situations, we are not doing the student any favors by keeping them at Century Academy where they are falling further behind in credits. Parent involvement opportunities. At Century Academy, we welcome and invite parents to get involved. Here are a few opportunities where parents can get involved. We have School Site Council. It's a team guiding the financial, academic, and social emotional well-being of the school. This team of faculty, students, administration, and parents guides the school to fulfill our mission and vision. We also have parent workshops. Century Academy would like to help bring topics of interest to our students and parents in a community forum format. If you are interested in getting involved, please complete the forms in the summer mailer to indicate your areas of interest or just reach out to the office. We look forward to working with you in this partnership to help your student achieve their best at Century Academy. Thank you.